Dave, why don't you get us started with your elevator pitch for your reboot of the one and only Training Day?
Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Rollins, big fancy movie executive, we go formalities here. Today, we are going to be talking about a prequel because Training Day is an amazing movie that does a great job of not over explaining, right? It lets a lot of the environmental storytelling do the work for it, which also leaves a lot of room for learning more about how we got to where we are. And specifically, we're going to frame this movie in the same format that Training Day was shot in. But we're going to be taking a look at Alonzo, who is Denzel's character, and his introduction to life in the LAPD, and specifically in the first movie, if you remember, he pays a visit to the three wise men, who are three of the most powerful people in LA and law enforcement. And we're going to take a look at how Denzel got to meet those guys and how the character that we come to meet in Training Day kind of gets molded by the systems that he's working within. Charles, today we're going to be talking about Three Wise Men.
Okay, I like it.
Okay.
So when I started working on this film, I decided that there were two questions that you can answer for our reboot. And the first question is, how did Alonzo become this way? And the second question is, what happens to Jake next? And of course, you and I, for the first time actually in reboot history, we both tackled the same question, and I also went with a prequel. And so my prequel is going to be titled The Shepherd. And here's my elevator pitch for The Shepherd. The Shepherd takes us into the life of Alonzo, a young hotshot cop in LA before everything went wrong. This story starts out as the beginning of Alonzo's illustrious career as a police officer and ends with the genesis of the character that we see in the Denzel Washington classic, Training Day. Follow us as we take you on a journey to The Shepherd.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
I like the way you said it. You know, I could hear the trailer right there.
There you go. That's right. I should get paid for that. I should
I
get
gotta
paid
start
to
doing
read for
voices in my
trailers.
shit. I gotta start in a world.
Yeah, exactly. There's got to be a gig out there for me for that, right?
Hey, listen.
I was specifically told by my wife not to do voices on the podcast.
That's great.
Charles, my wife gave up on that a long time ago. You know, it's like, yeah, the voices come with the territory now.
That's right.
But yeah, Jordan, I love it. Dude, we're about to go. I think you're right. This is going to be the most direct kind of competition that we've had. I don't think we've actually done the same type of reboot just yet.
For sure. We've always done something a little either I do a prequel, you do a sequel, or last time I did a spinoff, you did a prequel. We've always had a little something different. So this will be a true test.
A true test. Well, before I dive in and convince Charles that my idea is way better than yours, Charles, just off those elevator pitches, how are you feeling? Any initial thoughts?
You know, I'm trying to figure out where Jordan's name comes from, but I have a feeling he's gonna let me know in the second act, so I don't want to ask too many questions. But right now, I feel like, you know, feeling good.